Back to the broadcast. Shannon Kincaid is a local artist, and she's capturing the unique culture that exists inside Starbucks. She's here now to show us some of her Project Starbucks line and to talk all about what makes Starbucks worthy of being at the center of this project. Welcome, Shannon.
Thank you very much.
This is so unique, and I'm just very honored to be getting to finally actually hold my own Starbucks. We always take it away at the beginning of the show, and now I get to hold it.
Right.
Well, tell me about this project and how this whole thing started.
Well, I go to Starbucks every morning near my home and have coffee and tea before I go to the gym, and it just became apparent to me really quickly that there's an extreme cultural significance that is Starbucks, and just observing the people coming and going and the cross section of humanity that is there every morning. It does not matter who they are. I needed to investigate it, and so I started observing very carefully and started creating sketches and stalking people and taking hip shots with my camera, and would go back to my studio and create work. And the manager of my particular Starbucks got wind that I was doing this and asked me about my series one day. So I brought it to show him, and he said, "You are reflecting Howard Schultz's core values. I've got to support this.
Yeah.
What can I do to help you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Would you like to hang the paintings here?" And I said, "Yes." So I'm on my second rotation, my second series that's hanging at the Starbucks now, and it's had a very warm, enthusiastic reception, and I'm so honored. You know.
Oh my gosh. Well, have you always been an artist? I mean, is this something you've done for a long time?
Yes,
Painting and drawing and things like that?
That's how I make my living. I'm a painter.
Wow, that's incredible. You know, I love to go into Starbucks just like you, and I observe those same things. When I walk through, I'm a little nosy. I'm kind of like, what are they doing over there? My kids will go and do homework, or they'll study with somebody, which I know is really common with teenagers and college kids. It's a great place to go and kind of get a cup of coffee, be quiet, and think, and work on the computer. And there's just always something interesting going on. You could sit and people watch forever.
Absolutely, and you're so right. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can rent office space.
Yeah,
you know, people are in there on their computers, you know, whatever, having meetings. They even have a conference table. People have Bible studies, and it's it's a safe place, I feel. And you know, two young girls, where else would they have a meetup place be? It wouldn't be Jack in the Box or, you know, anywhere. It's Starbucks.
Yeah, we always meet at Starbucks for our meetings. Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Well, you want to tell me about a few of these that you've done?
Sure. This piece right here is a single father and his son, and I just found that to be a very quiet moment that was reflected there. A little bittersweet.
Yeah.
And so I just couldn't resist capturing that. It's
precious.
Early morning, and you can tell by the light over their heads. It feels dark outside. And this piece, this gentleman is a tribal elder, as they're known. He's on his computer every morning, but one of the things I thought was so interesting was the lady behind him putting on her lipstick. I mean, it's just everything is going on
while she's at Starbucks. That's awesome.
Right. And these two pieces over here, this is kind of another occurrence, as you referenced already, the Starbucks student. And this young lady was asleep. She had pulled an all-nighter and was asleep at the table.
Exhausted.
And this was from a recent trip to Dublin. I was at a Starbucks there, and there was a whole troupe of river dancers.
Really?
And this was the team captain, and this is in process. It's not finished. And she was putting on her makeup. I mean, it is a one-purpose-fits-all for everybody. It's just amazing.
It really is.
And so the last piece that I have to show is kind of a composite of what we call the tribal elders. And these people who are in this painting are there every weekend, and it's everybody's high-tech living room.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I love this little boy with the Spider-Man and the headphones, which is so typical to see something like that there.
Yes, he's the consummate consumer. He's got it all.
You know, it's just interesting because people cross our paths, some of them every day. Sometimes every single day I drive by a Dart stop. and the same guy is standing there every morning. I feel like I need to pull over and introduce myself to him, because every day he's standing in the same position, staring the same way. And these are just, you know, common people that are in your path every day, and you've taken such a great way of portraying them on canvas.
Thank you so much.
So talented.
Thank you.
Well, this is exciting. I'm so glad to meet you.
Thank you very much
All
for
right,
having me.
you can see Shannon's work at the Lakewood Starbucks, and to learn more about her, head over to the website. It's thebroadcasttv.com, and then click on today's links. And we're going to have more broadcasts when we come back.